I'm starting to learn more and more about artificial intelligence, this AI world we're in, and all. How did that impact you when you were on the bench, and how does it impact attorneys these days?
Um, Paul, it did not impact me at all. I realize AI has been with us for a few years, but I didn't even realize it day to day until, frankly, recently. It's become, for me at least, because I'm not very computer literate, it's become sort of like my Google. If I have a question, sometimes I'll ask it. But when I was on the bench, I never consulted it ever, not once. And I now hear just in the press, and I'm now back on the media myself. I'm doing some consulting work for WCVB Channel 5. I now hear stories that lawyers are using AI to, for example, cite cases, but occasionally it's wrong. And the case doesn't stand for the legal proposition that the lawyers thought that it did. So anyway, I am, it, it, it is some distance from my day-to-day activities, but I think there's some potential, I mean, there is everything, some potential downside to it.
All I could envision is that in the imperfect world we live in, I would think that basically the appellate court, all those circuits of appeals will in fact be flooded with people appealing saying, they cited the wrong case or a case that did not even exist.
Oh, I think there's been a number of those. You're right. I think there's been a number of those instances, certainly throughout the United States. And I suspect we're going to hear even more of them. Maybe the temptation is too much for practitioners and others just to try to, maybe they meet a midnight deadline. Who knows? But there's no excuse for it. It's got to come from you.
Absolutely. Well, Jim, I know you and I could go on for hours upon hours. We may have to have you back again, maybe after the second book finally hits the streets and all. We'll have to go on a book tour, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It'd be great. And it's been a real joy and pleasure and honor to have you on. And again, one final shout out for Mystic Wind and the book to come.
Yeah, it has a working title, but in the end, the publisher decides on the title. The working title happens to be The Callahan, which is named after the iconic tunnel in Boston, Massachusetts. And I want to thank you, too, for having me as a guest. And I also, if I can sneak this in, it's my honor to serve with you on the committee that selects those who are admitted to the Malden High School Hall of Fame. I appreciate the opportunity to work with you.
Absolutely, without a doubt, my friend.